oh, that turned off. I don't know where it turned off. So, okay, something about this, because my pot, the one I like to bang on. Hold on, get it. Oh, oh my God. Get a sip. It's hot outside. It's cooler in the house than it is out there. But my pots that I just love these. And this is the one. Cocopelli. Fertility. Isn't that interesting? Now this is not this one, but these are the same type of. This has got a different headpiece. It's got the red shorter, and these have longer. But it's still fertile, like fertile ground there. There's fertile ground. This one is wider, but and these are a little bit shorter. Coming together, fertility, fertile together. That is true. The more coming together. Look at this. Praying, coming together at a certain time in our sacred spaces, meditating, and word spirits, speaking, dancing with music, dancing, movement to break up the ground, and to get the movement going. I see fingers coming out this ground now. Where did that come from? I'm like, what is this? But maybe you see it too, right there at the bottom. Not anything to do with that. Let me see. Like that. I see, you see the hands coming up? Out the bottom here, there's fingers here. Coming up out the dirt. So some things are coming up out the dirt and they have gotten things out of the dirt. There's a celebration card in the back here also. Some celebrating going on. And that color keeps coming through this orange, golden age, golden orange, the sacred space, sweat loss, the sweat, that tears that people have gone through, your ancestry. They may be speaking and they're celebrating you, possibly there. Somebody may have told, or this is like the Seven of Swords, but this lady's cooking and everything, but it's like, I don't know if you should eat her food. Might get a stomach ache. She looks really nice and sweet, but she may be feeding you poison. Now, it could be a secret, or now it's being revealed. I don't know, because it is next to the, or near the high priestess. I mean, that's not high priestess. Sorry. Maybe this is the high priestess. Maybe this is the high priestess. Or maybe somebody's gone to a high priestess. And, because I did see false narrative somewhere. False narrative, like somebody's gone to go somewhere, and then some people are finding out it's a false narrative. Maybe this word spirit is at this celebration. Maybe that's a side note. At this celebration, whoever, if somebody was cooking or whatever, there may have been some poison spilled. It could have not. It could have just been words because it says word spirit. So someone could have spoken words over someone's food. It didn't have to necessarily be putting poison in its food, but they were eating poison. That's a spiritual way. Eating poison, listening to gossip, listening to what somebody else was saying. Somebody was celebrating about what somebody was saying. Something about sneaking or getting away with something, or they think they are. Maybe they're preying on some secrets that somebody else doesn't know. But there's healing and restoration here in this sacred space. Okay? And somebody's strength, honey, strength has been the difference. There's sweat, blood, sweat, and tears. It's covering them now with the shawl they've been through. And they have, and a river runs through. I forget what that means. And a river runs through, but I remember seeing that movie quite a bit, and I loved that movie. I think that, what's his name was in it? Brad Pitt? Was Brad Pitt in that? My jam. But there's a rainbow there. So there's a rainbow coming. It's into life, rain must fall. Look at that. And I do see like a bird in that picture as well, you know. There's a wingspan there that can cover. And then there's this split in the middle there with enough. I guess you could take, I mean, it looks like it wouldn't be far or hard to get over to the other side, but it is separated by a body of water. But you're connected by this rainbow, this wealth of knowledge, the water, the flow of water, knowledge. This movement, Oh, I see people marching now. What? Wow, on different sides of the water, but they're marching. You can't. Oh, that looks like a butterfly from that angle. Butterflies are free. Butterflies transform. Can you see the people marching here? At those feathers on the end of the shawl. Feathers on the end of the, you see? Looks like people marching. See that? Interesting. And I see buffalo ears now or something. Wow, 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 wow. What? Show gratitude. We need to show gratitude to these people sacrificing their health, sacrificing their health. So we need to pray for these people and their health and their sacrifice, what they're going through on behalf of mankind across the waters, across the globe. They're marching, and this is 27th, 2/7 also. So February 7th could be significant, which is coming up. And I see the same right here with this medicine wheel, and I see a 16 here, which is 7. And we had said something about 7 a little bit earlier. And this is cycles and movement. Cycles and movement and earth connection empowerment. I tell you the truth, okay? Now, there's something, first it was south, there was the south shields. The south shields. Now I'm seeing the west. West, introspection and goals. So learning from the past, I guess we're crossing the same territory as sometime before. And now we get to kind of look at the past maybe we've made it through this cycle or it's going to be over with. And when it does, we need to have an introspection and then release. Here's another 7. And then release. 7, 7, 7. There's 7s. Look at there. That's 2 because bloom, bloom. And this is beautiful. This is great information. Okay. So take that all how it resonates. And look at these different kind of those circles, prayer circles here in this desert land. I'm sorry, I can't, how I have this all set up. Looks like they have there's little prayer circles there, but it's flowers, and that looks, that's been, it's ready for seeds to go in there. You know what I'm saying? It's been trenches. Those are trenches. But things have grown. So don't lose heart. Don't lose faith. You have the power to connect to earth through the cycles and movement, the medicines in the release, in what was that? Introspection and goals. So introspection and then making new goals to keep the movement going. Introspection is the time for rest. Then meditation, and you set your goals, and then you're ready. Then you're from a powerful place, because cycles and movements happen here, and people are going to be returning home. And so, wow, showing gratitude about for the well-being and the health, total health of collective health, and allowing people to speak. They're working to allow people to speak and create their own passion, their own fire, from their own vessels to speak. This is a stick, this is like a wand, but it's also your turn to speak. And you speak, it might be on the moment, so be prepared and speak passionately, but respectfully from your heart. Well, these people are respectful people. Stay in balance. Stay in balance. The technique I was speaking about was in this morning's video. I can't remember what the name of it was. But do the clearing, the checking, scanning, do your due diligence. Don't just get up and go, or you're late and gotta go, or whatever. I understand. So let other people speak also. The world, because this turned in like that. So it was like something about grounding the passion and spontaneity, so balancing the spontaneity with healthy viewpoints, showing gratitude to everyone. Wow, there's here the rites of passage, who works for the rites of passage for all. There's going to be a rites of passage here. Their ideas and needs manifested. Needs are going to be manifested here. A war bonnet advance. Drum, rhythm, and so change. There's the roots, standing people. People standing. Roots are giving death and rebirth. So victory. Roots are giving way. Everybody's come together, praying for each other's families, shortening the distance, healing. When you heal yourself, then you heal others, because we're all in this together. If I heal, then I make the world better, instead of going and being angry and going and making it worse. When you heal yourself, you make the world better by taking up your space and just making it positive, even changing minds of people who might look at you from the outside one way, and then realizing, oh, not because you have to do anything, just being yourself and having a nice aura about yourself, you know. But always wishing well for others, because we are each other. We're in this world together. Seriously. Good and the bad, all together. You take the good, you take the bad, you take it all, and there you have the facts of life. Look at that, the facts of life. This is the past. I remember and treasure past happiness. So think about the good things. Oh, and here's the moon. My intuition guides me to the right decision. I remember and treasure past happiness, and it helps to guide you to the right decision. So whatever didn't work in the past and it didn't feel right, and you're letting that go. You let that go, and now you are guided in the right direction. You're guided in the right direction. You have everything you need to prosper. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. You become a Queen of Pentacles by looking at the back, looking in the back. Maybe there's something in the back you need to look at to release yourself. Maybe something's in the back and you need to release it and let it go. Maybe you forgot and left something in the back of the car, back of the house, back of the back. I don't know. You left it in the back and you need to go release it, or you need to go to the bathroom right now, whoever you are, so that you can get on the boat after that. So maybe somebody's going to go get on a boat, but they need to go release before they get on. I don't know. The lovers. Maybe somebody's going on a boat ride for Valentine's, or a trip, or what do you call it? Cruise or something. And they need to go release something from the past before they go. Maybe you got to go release this relationship or relationship. Here's the Two of Wands. Maybe there's a path or somewhere you're looking and you need to release something before you can go. Maybe an anchor. Ooh, that's interesting, because I said a boat. And now here's anchor. I'm my own anchor. So if you have your own anchor, or somebody needs anchor in something, I don't know what I'm talking about. Here's the family, though. 10 of coins. Maybe somebody found a treasure. Somebody found a treasure. I found a masterpiece in you. You make my dreams come true. And da 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 da. I don't know. Child, please. Somebody feels alone, but somebody's telling them you're never alone. Whoever that is, you're not alone. And that's the truth. Somebody loves you. Somebody loves you, baby. The Queen of Cups. Interesting. Wasn't that the King of Cups? Yeah, she landed on top of the King of Cups. So focus on what I want and make it happen. I'm ready to break the. So this man was like focusing. He wasn't letting her out. And two, that was earlier. It was the High Priestess, which that's the Pisces card. The High Priestess is Pisces. So, and then this lady is a water sign here with the King of Cups. So there's a match, and this is everything. Now, someone in this family, though, could have been left out in the cold of the truth. So someone was left out from the truth. Maybe it was this feminine was left out of the truth, did not know that the past, someone was moving away. Somebody who moved away from past was out in the cold or left out in the cold, or somebody was feeling left out in the cold, but they had moved away. Some secret was keeping someone trapped. This loving person, somebody, because this is right near this mother next to the moon, so secret and hidden mother uh, who has everything. She has everything and trusts her commitment to the past, the family, the childhood, this is a mother, so somebody knew, or there was a secret, but maybe somebody knew because she focused on what she could and make it happen. But this other person here in that dynamic, I don't know if this person's mother, the male, or else he chose. There's a path here between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And then between the Lovers and the Queen of Cups is kind of this truth. So someone made a choice to go down a certain path, which is true. I don't know what the outcome. Somebody trusts their knowing and following their heart. I trust myself to see the truth. This is illusions here. So, let's see. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. So that's karma. The Five of Wands. Somebody's getting karma for their role they played in something. They took their own chance at this. Somebody was standing their ground looking for peace and released themselves from whatever this was, this Ten of Pentacles. Somebody released themselves from this family fortune and is taking a chance on their own. They're feeling left out, and somebody else is also, because that's 5 and 5 is 10. So got 5 left out over. So, oh wow, the Wheel of Fortune is 10, and then that landed on the 10. So 10 and 10, the Wheel of Fortune landed on the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody achieved peaceful times, or they put effort into balancing things out. They took their action and passion and they did find victory. This is a King of Wands. And here's the Fool card under that one. So their chance they took, they left, they felt out in the cold and they left someone else out in the cold. And this brought making somebody feel trapped. And so then here's this other 5. This is kind of like, getting back at, getting back at somebody. And then they move, like standing their own ground, making their own life. And I'm seeing, this is reminding me of the golf ball here, this stone. Because it's garnet, though. I love garnet. That's another form of green, right? Usually around Christmas time. So somebody could be a Sagittarius or what is also could be a Scorpio, Sag. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, golf balls. They have like how many? Oh, I want to say four. Oh my God, I don't want to be wrong, but it could be like 40,000. Something weird. I can't do the. Oh yes, I can. Can I do the research? Let's see. Let's see. I gotta get my ticket. Um, let's see. Oops. Yeah, I don't plug this in. Let's see. What? Tell you, learning all these different devices, boy. Lord, today. But it's like, it's crazy. That's a lot. Oops. What's that? Mellow. I love his music. His different affirmation music. But I love the watch about the movie. Money's always over here. Money's always here. Money over here. What? Okay, focus. How many? Ooh, rivets. Is that it? Are on a golf ball? Oh, well, this is. Let's see. No, oh, I know where I saw that on my laptop over there. This ancient kind of paper with the Gregorian, mm, the numbers, the solfegy, the frequencies, lots of sixes, including result for how many rivets are on the golf ball. Okay, golf ball typically between 3 and 500 divots. Okay. All right. Well, what I saw was like way more than that. It was like 400. I thought it was 400,000 or something like that. But okay, still 300 on this ball to make it so it runs correctly. I don't know what that means to somebody, but take it how it resonates. What in the world was itching over here? My cat bit my cheek. He's so crazy. Bit my chin, rather, right here. Like, not like, "Arr," but I think it was a kind of a kiss type thing. But we play with each other. But that's like, you don't be biting my chin, boy. Are you crazy? Mm-mm. Come on. And then he keeps saying, "Mom, Mom." So I don't know if it's because the full moon or what's on the other side of the door with this cat. Okay. But anyway, so take that all how it resonates. What? All right. Well, let me get out of here. See anything. Cherub as an image form hovering over the Ark of the Covenant, an angelic being as guardian of Eden, as flanking God's throne, as the chariot of Jehovah, cherub 3742. Oh, I have these little stickers I found too. of their little cherubs. I just love them. They're somewhere around here. But isn't that sweet? So our angels, of course, are around. I'm getting chills right now. Ooh, angelic beings are around the Ark of the Covenant. Hmm. That card was coming up in the Akashic Records, so it's something to do about the Akashic Records. Ooh, I'm getting. What is going on? I feel something right here. What's going on? Oh, what? Let's see. Am I supposed to? What am I supposed to do with this? What is this feeling? Ooh, I just had like, even now, there's like static cling on this arm. Is it because of this? What the heck? Oh, oh, thank you. Maybe you wanted to show me that these are over here. What? I'm learning. I'm learning to communicate the communication techniques of my team. Okay? But there's more cards than this, isn't it? It feels a little light. It's Prada. What? Or maybe perfume. Why do I have this? I don't have no Prada. I really don't care about Prada. I mean, I don't care if you're not. My daughter likes Prada. I don't mind. I thought I found her some boots, but they weren't. They were Guess. I was like, yeah, I got you these Pradas. Because it had a little thing. It was Guess. Not that Guess is bad, but Prada, I get the value because she's a real. She likes the real. Oh, look at there. The ancestors popping up in here. They're not supposed to be over there. Maybe that's what I was looking for, huh? The ancestors are here. Oh, my sweet ancestors. Fertility. Remember that. What was I saying about that? The power place. All right, well, I don't see any more of these. So, oh, here's some. Okay. There you go. Okay. What do you have to end this? What do we need to? Well, what can we know? What can we know that I can read and pass along to the collective? Anything else? Okay, was that enough? Oh, the ancestors. The 10 of baskets just was popped up inside of there. What did they want to tell us? Oh, this fell on the tower. Removing negative energy. Oh, tower. Then, through loving touch, will bring harmony and balance of the ego and the male trade. There's lack of faith, but removing negative energy with this tower through loving ways, health will affect the health of a friend. Praying, somebody's praying for their friend, and so it's affecting their heart in a different way. It's bringing fertility in, and this loving touch is bringing harmony and balance to someone's male ego, which will provide more faith where they had lack of faith. Their energy, someone's energy exchange is attuning them. Oh, how beautiful. So they're being attuned to a higher frequency because of the love that they have for their friend. And this is going to bring it and tie it all back together again. Because with God, what? There's nothing's impossible. Okay. So your sacred space, making the circle, getting a circle of friend or however small or big, your circle, prayer circle. Okay, prayer circle. Come together on one accord, bridging the gap, even if we're far apart, because even this platform, right? So use your platform to cross waters, okay? And to be the bridge. Ooh, what? And we already know what to pray about. Look, we got to go back and see what I said, but there you go. I'm going to stop this at 36. 36. 36, but this is, let's see. Open it. No. Oops. Maybe so.